Hello and welcome to another video. This video will demonstrate how to work this rectangle. I'm calling this pattern the fail-safe rectangle. It has several interesting features. First of all, as always with moss stitch, it's reversible. It looks very good on both sides. The concept is that as we work each round, we join in the corner to prevent a seam going up any of the sides. And we also flip the piece to work back in the other direction at the end of every round. And that also prevents swirling. Notice how the lines in this bookmark are very straight. The angles are 90-degree angles. That's what we're trying to accomplish. This is a sample of mandala yarn, Lion brand mandala yarn, that I have used with this same concept. And notice how very straight all the lines are. There is no swirling. This is the corner where the joins are done. So as I said, this is turned after every round, and I'll demonstrate that in just a moment. This is a gauge swatch that I just worked up. This yarn is Hobby Lobby I Love This Cotton, and this is obviously an orange color. And this is the moss stitch, which is on this swatch I worked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The moss stitch consists of a single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, and then the next round or row is worked, the single crochet is worked in the chain one spaces. Moss stitch yields a very supple fabric that's it's kind of stretchy if you go this way, not quite as stretchy if you go this way. And I'm going to show you how to work a rectangle worked from the center out. I'm using a 5mm hook. We will start with a slip knot. And for this little bookmark pattern, the foundation single crochet row is 19 stitches. So the first thing we do for a foundation single crochet is chain two, then insert the hook in the first stitch, first chain under both top strands, yarn over, pull up a loop, and instead of finishing a single crochet, we're going to work a chain one first, and then yarn over and make a single crochet. Then in the next stitch, we work under the two strands at the top, or the two strands at the top of the chain that we've worked before. Do another chain, yarn over and pull through two to make a single crochet. Chain, single crochet. Chain, single crochet. I have worked 19 foundation single crochet stitches, and I want to show you how I count these. I start at this end. I do not count this loop right here. I start with the V at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. When you're working a rectangle with moss stitch, you always want to start with an odd number of stitches. There is a written pattern for this rectangle. You can make any size rectangle you want, and the written pattern tells you how to calculate how many stitches you should start your foundation single crochet row with. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to use a stitch marker to indicate which side of the fabric is the front. So just anywhere along there, somewhere kind of in the middle, I'm using this orange stitch marker to indicate that this is the right side of the fabric. Now for the round one, what we're going to do is take the hook out, reinsert the hook from the other direction, and then turn the piece, flip the piece clockwise. I am not chaining one. I am working a single crochet in the very first stitch. Now I'm going to put a stitch marker in that first stitch, and I'll do that on every round. I will move this stitch marker up to the first stitch of the next round after I finish this round. Now because I'm working the moss stitch, I chain one, I skip one, which would be skipping this one, and I work into the top, or I'm sorry, under the two strands that make the V of the next stitch. Single crochet, chain one, skip one, and go into the next one. Now I want to point out, do you see there's a little diagonal strand that's kind of hiding in there? We want to work under the two stitches at the top, or the two loops at the top that make a V, but not under that diagonal. And I pause myself when there are two stitches left. So you can see there are two stitches left. And we're skipping this one, and we're working into the very last stitch, and we're going to make a corner here. A corner consists of single crochet, chain two, single crochet in the same stitch. Now we're going around a corner and we're going to work back the other direction. But we need another corner here because this is a rectangle. So I am chaining two and another single crochet in the same stitch, and now I have a corner that consists of single crochet, chain two, single crochet, chain two, single crochet. So I have started corner one, I have completed corner two and corner three, and now I'm going to work back to the end over here and work corner four. So chain one, skip one, and on this side of the foundation single crochet, I am working under that diagonal third strand that's kind of hiding in there. The intention is that the base of the single crochet stitches on both sides of the foundation are in the same hole. Okay, now I am at the very end of that fourth side of the rectangle, and I'm skipping that stitch and I'm working into that stitch, the very last stitch of the round, which just also happens to be the same place that the first stitch is located. So you can see there's the first stitch, there's the last single crochet. Well, it's not really the last single crochet, I take that back because I have to make another corner. I am working on corner number 4. I think I swirled it too many times. Okay, so single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Now I have completed corner number 4, and corner 1 was started with this first single crochet, and normally I would chain 2, but this is a little different, so I'm only chaining 1, and I am joining with a single crochet into the marked stitch. Okay, so I have corner number 1, 2, 3, 4, and I finished corner 1 with that last set of stitches. Now, to start round 2, I remove my hook, reinsert it from the other direction, flip the piece over, do not chain 1, find the chain 1 space that I just made on the last round, work a single crochet, do not chain 1, take the stitch marker out of the previous round and put it in the first stitch of this round. Reinsert the hook, and because this is the moss stitch, I chain 1 and I skip that stitch right there. Then I work a corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, and now because we've got a round of moss stitch going, I just work in every chain 1 space. So I've done a chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the chain 1 space, all the way around. Okay, I started with corner 1 with just the single crochet in it. I did a chain 1, skip 1, this corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Then I worked the moss stitch along here, which is chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, all down the end. Now I'm ready to start the corner, which is, let's see, which corner is this? 1, 2, this is corner number 3. Single crochet in the chain 2 space, chain 2, single crochet in the same space, chain 1, skip 1, in the corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet down to the beginning. Let's take a look at what we've got now. I just completed, okay, there's side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. I'm almost finished with side 4. I'm ready to work the rest of the first corner. So I have chained 1, I'm skipping this stitch, and I'm working into the same stitch where the original first stitch of the round was done. So can you see both single crochet stitches are in that same hole? Now instead of chaining 2, I only chain 1 because I'm going to join with a single crochet in this marked stitch. The purpose of using a single crochet is because it keeps the working yarn right in the middle of the corner, so that when I turn it over, the working yarn is right in the middle of the corner. Round 3, the first part of the first corner has been completed. We'll finish it when we come back around, and we just work the moss stitch all around this with the moss stitch corners in the chain 2 spaces. Okay, on round 3 I've worked the first part of the first corner, and I've worked the moss stitch all down to the end. I have worked corner number 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same chain 2 space. I have done a chain 1, and I'm skipping 1, and then I do a single crochet in that chain 1 space, and chain 1, and here's another corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same space, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, work single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 in every chain 1 space to the other end. Okay, now I have finished the third side, and now I'm going to do the fourth side, which is also the end. So I've done the corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, I chain 1, I skip 1, and there's a chain 1 space, so I work into that, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and I'm skipping that one right there, and this spot right here where that first single crochet was worked into, that's where I'm working the last single crochet, or actually it's the first single crochet of the corner, corner number 1. Instead of chaining 2, I chain only 1, and I join with a single crochet in the marked stitch. Now, if you want this to be the end of your bookmark, it should be about 7 inches by 2 inches, which is plenty for a swatch or a bookmark. At least you've gotten the idea of how to work these corners. So you can finish off and weave in your ends, and you'll end up with something that looks like this. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click the little bell to be notified when I publish a new video.